Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the Glitter on the Go Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow set. And if you were anything like me and you saw that set that came out over the holidays and then sold out really quickly, you might have regretted not getting that. I know I did. I kept talking myself out of getting it. I'm like, I'm 40, I don't need glitter eyeshadows. But I kept going back and forth and wanting to get it, and then I finally decided I had to have it, and it was gone, completely gone. I actually considered purchasing just the Stila Kitten Karma, which is like $24 for one eyeshadow. It's a little pricey, and I'm glad I didn't do that because there is a new set that has come out at Sephora, and I think I actually like these colors better than the ones that were in the holiday set. I wore Kitten Karma yesterday, and there were some amazing things about that eyeshadow, and there were some not so amazing things about that eyeshadow. So stay with me and I'll tell you everything that I loved and everything that I wasn't crazy about with that eyeshadow. But in the meantime, let's get going on swatches. The first color is Kitten Karma, and that's a medium rosy copper base with flecks of silver and copper sparkle. The second color is Rose Gold Retro, and that's a medium dark copper with warm reddish undertones and a metallic sheen. The next color is Smoldering Satin, which is a medium taupe brown with warm undertones and a silver sparkle. Here's a close-up of what the eyeshadow looks like. It's 0.07 ounces. And it comes with a doe foot applicator. It makes application super easy, but if you want, you can use a brush if you're not crazy about that doe foot. So let's start with the good. I put this on yesterday morning, and I went to Ulta and had my eyebrows done. There was probably about 4 sales associates who were on the floor, and every single one of them asked me what I had on my eyelids. It was a glorious moment for me because I have never been into Ulta and had anybody ask me what I was wearing. Of course, I told them I had the Stila Kitten Karma on, but that was just very flattering to me. Application of this is simple, simple, simple. I do a wash of it on my lid. I know a lot of people who do like to do cut creases with this, which is, they're beautiful. I just take that doe foot applicator and I sweep it over my lid, and it goes on easy. You do have to let it dry though before you start blinking, or especially if you have hooded eyes. So I do have to make sure that I'm looking down or that I have my eyes closed after application, just so that I don't transfer it to my hood, but it only takes a minute to dry, so that's not that big of a deal. The colors are gorgeous. All 3 of these colors are spectacular. They're extremely glittery, extremely vibrant. I kind of liken them to having disco balls on your eyelids. They are just that vibrant and that bright. So if you are looking for a very, very glittery, vibrant, bright color on your eyelid, it's perfect for going out on the weekends, perfect for wearing to, big events. Like if you're going to a music festival or going to a concert, these would be perfect because even if it's practically pitch dark wherever you are, this stuff is still going to catch the light. It is that sparkly. Now, the bad. There is some fallout. What I noticed was when I put it on, after about 4 hours, I had about 4 or 5 little speckles of glitter under my eye, which wasn't that big of a deal. I could just brush it off. It was gone. But at the 6-hour mark, I noticed that I was getting a whole lot more fallout. And then I was also seeing a little bit of creasing at 6 hours, and by 8 hours, the creasing was insane. It pretty much rubbed off on the crease of my eyelid. And like you all know, I do have hooded eyes, so I mean that's not uncommon for me, but it was a little bit disappointing. I am curious to try wearing this with glitter glue and seeing if maybe it lasts a little bit longer and has a little bit less fallout. I just assumed because this was a wet formula that it probably had some sort of binder in it that would keep it on and keep the glitter from falling out, and it probably does. It's just there's so much glitter in this that it's not 100% effective, and I was a little bit disappointed in that creasing. But other than that, this is an amazing, beautiful shade. Kitten Karma is a cult favorite, and I mean, given all of the compliments that I got and all the girls asking what I was wearing, I can guarantee you that if you wear this, you are going to make a statement, and it is going to look beautiful. So if you want to stick with me, then next I'm just going to do a real quick demo on how I applied this look. My recommendation when using these shadows is grab a matte palette Any matte palette will do, or just grab a palette that has a lot of mattes in it, because that's what I'm going to do my eye look with before I apply this shadow. So this is the Tartelette Tarte palette. It is all matte. It has a row of warms, a row of cools, and a row of neutrals. So because this Kitten Karma is a kind of a pink shade, I am going to use that row of cools. And I've already put my eyeshadow primer on, and so I'm going to take that light pink color and I'm just going to set that primer. And any light pink will do that's a matte. I'm really going to concentrate that and kind of pack it on my lid a little bit, just so I give a nice base for that Kitten Karma. And if you want, you could even use a deeper pink color to give kind of a brighter base, because there is a little bit of transparency to that Kitten Karma. It's not completely opaque, so you will see the eyeshadow underneath peek through. And in fact, it doesn't even have to be a matte shadow. You could even use kind of a medium shade of a pink shimmer if you wanted on your lid. Next, I'm going to take Natural Beauty, which is just a cool brown color. And I'm using a crease brush, and I'm going to put that in my crease. Next, I'm going to take a pointed definer brush, and I'm going to use Best Friend, which is a medium to dark plum shade, and I'm going to put that in the V of my eyelid, which is basically just the outer 1/3 of my eyelid, and this will just give a little bit of depth to this eye look. I'm going to take a blending brush, and I'm going to blend that dark color out so that there's no harsh edges. And now here comes the fun part. I'm going to use the Stila Kitten Karma, and I'm going to apply this on my eyelids using the doe foot applicator. If you are not comfortable using that doe foot applicator, feel free to just grab a brush and just dip it on that applicator and put it on your eyes. I know a lot of people apply this that way. So all I do is just gently rub it across my eyelid, and I'm going to put it on the inner 2/3 of my eyelids so that I don't cover up that plum shade that I just added to the outside 1/3 of my eye. Now the trick is you need to let this dry, so try not to look up, especially if you have hooded eyes. Don't look up too much until it dries, because otherwise it's going to transfer onto your hood. It does have a very cooling effect on the eyes. It kind of feels like I'm rubbing ice over my eyes. So I'm just going to sit tight for a minute with my eyes closed, and I'm going to let that dry. As soon as that cooling effect goes away, that basically means that they are dry. So I kind of think that cooling effect has a purpose, and that's just to let you know when you are free to open your eyes and the transferring will stop. Okay, they're dry. I can open my eyes without fear of transfer, so I'm just going to go curl my eyelashes and put some mascara on, and I'll be right back. And this is the final look, and I think it's absolutely stunning. This is probably going to become one of my favorite eyeshadow colors of all time. It is beautiful. It is not something I would wear to work. It's a little bit out there, a little bit overwhelming, especially considering that I'm 40, and a lot of people will probably say I should not even be wearing glitter, but I love glitter and I will continue to wear glitter, but I will probably just do it on the weekends. I love this eye look. I'm very glad I purchased these eyeshadows, and if they come out with more kits with different colors, I might even purchase those too. I'm enjoying this so much. If you have any questions, just put them in the comment section and I will be happy to answer. And I want to thank you for being here with me today. I hope you're having a great day wherever you are, and I hope to see you again. Bye-bye.